everywhere. Okay. Good morning. So yesterday was Labor Day. Usually I go live on Monday. Today is Tuesday. We're doing it today. And I'm doing an impromptu subject, which is I want to talk about breath support. Let's get down and talk about breath support here, because here's what I'm seeing. I am seeing so many of you frustrated and frankly baffled because you keep running up against the same issues in your singing time and time again. Like, there are a lot of you in this boat too who have training, but you have certain hurdles that you have not been able to get past. So, for example, these are the main hurdles that I am seeing and hearing from you. Inconsistency. That is probably the biggest thing that I hear from you guys when you comment and you write me, that you're inconsistent when it counts. Sometimes you can get that great sound, other times you can't, and you never really know when you're going to get what. And that's really, that can really cause you to struggle, because if you don't know that you can deliver when it counts, if you're inconsistent, then that has a huge effect on how you put yourself out there, the speed at which you get through, to the next level in your career, and you are successful on the journey of your singing career. So inconsistency, a huge one. Tension and strain. I am seeing and hearing a lot from you guys about feeling so much tension when you sing, tension in your jaw, in your neck, oftentimes in your tongue. And it's very uncomfortable. It also causes strain, it causes vocal fatigue, and it makes you insecure because it doesn't feel good. So if you have a lot of tension when you sing, that can make you wary of going out for things where you would need to sing like 5 shows a week, because with all that tension, it really tires you out. Another thing that I see and hear a lot from you is problems with high notes, problems with getting up into the high part of your range, also problems with changing registers and mixing. And so the consequences, you guys, when you don't feel rock solid and bulletproof in these aspects of your technique, then you don't deliver when it counts consistently. You watch the high level auditions and performances and opportunities that you want go to other singers. You don't put yourself out there for the big opportunities because you're scared that you will botch it. And then you're stuck in side jobs you hate, not living the life that you really want, and watching the elite singing career that you really want just fade into the rearview mirror more and more and more every single day. And what I want you to get, that you don't realize, that most of you really don't realize, is that none of these problems that I listed above, like, these are not the problems. You experience them as the problems, but these are not the problems. These are just symptoms of the real problem, which is your breath support. So let's talk breath support today, okay? Because inconsistency, breath support issue. Tension, strain, breath support issue. High notes, changing registers, going from chest to head and back and forth, breath support issue. Pitchiness, belting, vocal fatigue, God forbid vocal injury, breath support issues. All of them, you guys. All the problems that you experience as problems, they are not the problem. They are symptoms of the larger problem, which is your breath support. And I know that so many of you have had training and think that your breath support is fine because you've been taught things about it. But if you're having trouble with any of these things that I'm mentioning, it's your breath support. Hear me and humble yourself, okay? Because you need a reset on your support. So what can you do about it? I'm making September breath support month here. We are going to dive into breath support in the month of September, and we're going to kick it off with a breath support reset masterclass series. Okay. So this is something that I'm doing for you guys for free, because there are so many misconceptions, so many mistakes you're making, so many things you think that you know, or you think that you're doing, which you are not correctly implementing, or you have incomplete gaps in your knowledge about. And I want to make sure that nobody in this tribe is being sabotaged by any of those things, okay? So this is the Breath Support Reset. It is a 3-day free masterclass series on how to reset your breath support because what I want is your breath support is to be a bulletproof engine for your singing career. So this is a 3-day live masterclass series I'm doing for you guys on how to reset your breast support to be that bulletproof engine for your career. So I'm going to put a link in the chat so you can save your spot here. It's September 15th through, sorry, I can't do two things at once. I'm copying a link and I'm trying to talk at the same time. So you guys, I'm putting this, if you're watching on Facebook, I'm putting it in the comments right now, the link to save your spot. If you're watching on YouTube, it's in the video description copy, okay? So this is a link, this is a breast support reset series, September 15th, 16th, and 17th. And this is not old school technique, you guys. We're doing 90 minutes a day on breast support specifically. Okay, this is not like one of our larger Pro Singer Career Accelerator Masterclass series where we're talking from soup to nuts. This is targeted reset for your breast support. It's how to stand out in every audition performance recording you do because you have bulletproof breast support to do it. And so I'm going to be breaking down the big breast support mistakes that you're making without knowing it. I'm going to be giving you the 3 most important technique shifts that you must make. You must embody these guys to have bulletproof breast support from now on. And we're going to talk about so much more. So if you are a serious singer who is serious about breaking through to the next level of your singing, of your performing, of your singing career, then join me for this breast support reset. So it's September 15th through 17th, like I said, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, 90 minutes a day. All the information is in that link that I put in the chat. It's free. Grab your spot now. Let's fix all of the misconceptions. Let's highlight, I want to shine the light on the gaps that you have that you don't even know that are causing the inconsistency, the tension, the strain, the pitchiness, whatever these issues that you identify with. It is always 99% of the time starts with your breast support. So let's get that set. Let's reset this. It's September, guys. Time to go back to school. So that's what we're doing here. Back to school with your breast support. So if you have any questions about how this is going to run or what this is going to be, go into the link to the chat to save your spot. You can always message me. I'm happy to answer any questions, and I will see you guys there. Bye, everybody.